Hi friends, welcome to Origyn Fertility and IVF. I am Dr. Rashmi Sharma. So today I will tell you about the IVF injections. In this series, we are talking about small things related to IVF so that we can clarify your doubts. Today we have reached on the IVF injections. Before that, if you wish to come to our center, you can see the number on the screen. You can give a phone call and take an appointment. If you wish to consult online, you can see the link in the description box below and you can take an appointment. We are situated in Delhi at 3 places, Pitampura, South X and Vikaspuri. So coming to the topic of the video today, which is the IVF injections. I will tell you why IVF injections are given, what are those injections, how do you take those injections, and what could be the side effects. So the first question that arises in a patient's mind, that why are we giving injection? Is IVF not possible without injections? So I would say that normally in a lady only one egg forms. That's normal. That's how in humans there's only one pregnancy. Mostly, we are not like cats and dogs that there are 4 or 5 or 6 babies in one go. But if we do IVF from just one egg, the chances become a little low. That's why these injections are given, so that you can form multiple eggs. So these injections are to form multiple eggs. Okay, what are the types of injection given? So there are basically 3 types of injections which is given during the time of IVF. The first type is called gonadotrophins, or these are FSH and LH hormones. These are the injections, which normally also our brain, pituitary gland secretes, and because of which the egg forms. Here we are giving it from outside, FSH and LH, which stimulates the ovaries to make multiple eggs. Okay, so that's the first type of injection. The second type is when multiple eggs are forming, they can rupture on its own. But in IVF, we don't want rupture. We want to take them out at our will, whenever we think they are appropriate size. So the second type of injection which is given is to block your pituitary gland, is to block your brain, so that the brain doesn't get the signal that the eggs are ripe, and it doesn't send the hormone to make the eggs rupture. So those are the injections which are called as GnRH antagonist and sometimes GnRH agonist. So that's the second type of injection. The third type is the ovulation trigger. When the eggs are completely ready, when your doctor thinks that they are ripe, a trigger injection is given, which is for the final maturation of egg. The timing of that trigger has to be absolutely perfect, not few minutes here and there. Because when we give this trigger, exactly 36 hours later, those eggs are going to rupture, and we have to take the eggs out at about 34 to 35 hours. So you have to be careful about the timing of the trigger injections. Okay, so these injections, the gonadotrophin injection are normally given for an average of about 10 days. In some patients, it can be about 7-8 days, and in other patients, it can be about 12 to 13 days. And during those injections, when you are taking those injections, a doctor would be doing an ultrasound monitoring to see how your ovaries are responding. Where do you take these injections? Usually it is given in the tummy, subcutaneous, meaning in the fat. So they are very easy injections. They can be taken by the patient herself or by the patient's husband. We always teach the patient or her husband to take these injections themselves. You don't need to rush here and there. Believe me, if you take the injection or if your husband gives the injection, that will be the best. Okay, you don't need to stress yourself out for going to the hospital every day for these injections. Are there any side effects of the injection? I should say no, nothing major. Okay, they can be minor things like mood swings sometimes, like water retention, like at the site you can have a bluish spot, like bruising can happen, some irritation may happen, but like very minor side effects. You can continue doing your work. You're not supposed to leave your work. There's no role of rest. But you have to be very careful about the doses. Okay, sometimes these injections, they come in multi-dose vials. Once it has happened with one of my patients, where she was supposed to take just 150 units of the injection, but a nurse somewhere gave her the full 1200 doses. Okay, so be careful, read the name careful, read the dose carefully, and then take the injection. These are also very expensive injections, so you have to be careful while you are handling. If you drop these injections, there is a huge loss. Also, these are temperature sensitive injections. These are to be kept in the fridge door between 2 to 8 degrees centigrade. Don't keep them in the freezer, don't keep them outside, because then these injections are not good, and IVF is just a interplay of these injections. What could be the major side effect of the injection? That was, that's a past story where we used to have ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome. That used to happen 5 to 7 years back, when so many eggs were there and patient used to become pregnant. Nowadays this complication does not happen, it is zero, because nowadays the freezing technology is very, very good. So whenever we see a patient where 10 or more than 10 eggs are forming, we always inform the patient that it is better to freeze all the embryos and do not transfer, to save the complication of ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome. So I hope this video will be useful to you. If you have any questions regarding the IVF injections, you can write the questions down in the comment section, and I would definitely try to answer those questions. Thank you.